I think it's fair to say most guitarists would agree Gibson Les Pauls look and sound fantastic. You likely feel the same way, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video, because we have something that you don't see all too often from Gibson. This is a Gibson Les Paul Standard AAA Flame Maple Top Lite Edition. It's exclusive to zZounds and it weighs 7 pounds. How did they do it? How does it sound? Does it still have the full Les Paul experience? That's what we're going to be going over today. There are two groups of people I want to mention before we get started today. The first being zZounds. They loaned me this guitar. I don't get to keep this instrument, but I'm able to make some videos such as this one and then future ones where I'm going to compare it with some other instruments that I already have here. If you're interested in one of these guitars, there will be a link in the description. You can pick out the top you want, the exact weight you want, and they have offering flexible payment plans. Secondly, I'd like to thank both the members and the Patreons of this channel for their ongoing support. They get early access to all the videos, sometimes days in advance, as well as other exclusive content, outtakes, live streams, lesson material that I don't post onto YouTube. There'll be links to that down below, but I want to get right into this guitar. The overview is going to be pretty quick because there's very simple design here, but it's a major change compared to a lot of the other Les Pauls available on the market, and it starts with the actual width of the body. This to me is where they were able to cut the most amount of weight, because as I said earlier, this weighs 7 pounds and 1 ounce. Also, unlike a traditional Les Paul Standard, this one has a tummy cut. Other features include a AAA Flame Maple top, the gloss nitrocellulose finish on it, Burstbucker 1 and 2 pickups, ABR1 style bridge, regular 3-way toggle, and then when it comes to the actual controls, just straight up old school wiring. No push pulls, no push pushes, no boosts, and I love that because I prefer the simplicity. Onto the neck, the last real thing that's worth pointing out, this has the 50s neck profile on it. Finally, for players who might prefer a different finish, this is also available in ebony with all the same specifications, and it's even a few $100s less that you're also going to be able to find at zZounds' website and a link in the description below. Now I want to show you what this thing sounds like. We're going to be using my daily driver rig, the Fender Princeton Reverb. Any drive's going to be from the Brown Amplification Protein pedal, and effects will be from the amplifier, otherwise they'll be noted on the screen. I'm somebody that has a lot of experience playing lighter weight Gibson Les Pauls. I've had 2 Les Paul Goddesses, 2 ES Les Pauls, one with the F-holes and P90s, one with no F-holes and a regular humbucker option, and then the one that turned me on the Gibson to begin with in the 1990s, a 1993 Gibson Les Paul Studio Lite that I miss dearly, and I used that thing for many a gig for many a year. This guitar has the one thing going for it that I felt a little bit lacking with some of those other models, and to be honest, I was a little concerned with once I saw just how thin the body itself was. It has the bottom end. It sounds huge. I don't feel like I'm playing a compromised guitar when I play this. Maybe it's in combination with the fact that this one also has the bigger neck profile on it, which I prefer, but man, you don't really miss out on any of the experience that you would get from playing a regular Gibson Les Paul with this one. One last thing I want to point out that I didn't mention at the beginning of today's video, I'm playing this guitar exactly as it came to me out of the box. I've not adjusted anything with the setup whatsoever. It plays awesome. The quality control of this instrument is great where it matters. Now, one thing people will say about Gibson guitars, and I read this all the time, they get upset that there's maybe a little bit of paint bleed here. Maybe that there's some other little finish issue somewhere on the instrument or something like that. I don't mind stuff like that because the important stuff, the way that the neck feels, the way that the nut is cut, the fretwork on the guitar, the setup of all the electrical components, not having any malfunctions or issues with that. That's what I care about. I don't want to have to dig in and worry about stuff like that. The more that you love and you play an instrument, you're going to ding it up. It is inevitable. It happens to every single guitar that I've had for over, 3 or 4 years, and it's kind of part of the process of making it your own instrument. So minor finish imperfections, they don't bother me all that much, but Gibson, where it really matters, they absolutely nail it. If you have any other questions about the Gibson Les Paul Standard Lites, you can leave me a comment or you can reach right out to zZounds directly. They have an awesome support team that will help you out. But that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I look forward to making a few more videos with this one, including one that I may have already filmed that's a comparison between this and a different set neck guitar. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it easy, everybody.